I took some water samples from his tank and each filled them up with different chemical solutions to test each part of the tank. This one is to test the pH, which means the acidity or basicity inside the water. I also have a little chart that tells me how high or how low it is. So we are about to 6.0, which is actually a little bit too high for him. So I'm gonna, after a water change, gonna add a little bit of pH down to get him up to 6.6 or 6.8, because that's what he's preferred to have. And the most important thing you really need to test for are the ammonia levels in your tank. What ammonia is like rotting decay from, well, I know for all you younger viewers, it's pee-pee in the tank. So we really need to test for that, because that could lead to diseases or possibly making the water too acidic, as in the pH levels, possibly killing the fish all entirely. And as you can see, the pH here is extremely not really good. So it may look fine, 0 p means this one means you don't have any in here. That you really want to have this, but where he's at, he's in a pretty critical state, 4.0 ppm. And here we have the nitrite test. Nitrite is like the chemical, like fungal stuff inside your tank, which also can come from your filter, which can make your fish very sick, which has happened to him before. He ended up getting a case of horrible fin rot, but with intense treatment and a prescription of fish mox and Betta fix, we were able to heal and resurrect him. So that's another important thing you really need to test for in your tanks. So as you can see, there's no nitrite in here at all. So that's a really good sign. So you really don't want, even if it's at the low level, you don't want that any there at all. And our last test was nitrate. Yes, I know it sounds similar, but there's a difference. For nitrite, it's spelled N-I-T-R-I-T-E, whereas nitrate, it's N-I-T-R-A-T-E. So when you do these tests in these two, you really need to read the labels. Make sure and read them a few times just to make sure you're testing the right chemical. Because what this is. Yes, this is also another form test to search for fungal or any other organic diseases inside your filter. And you really like to have it at 0, exactly like you want your nitrite test.